I'm Shannon.
And I'm Lisa.
And KK's here too. And you're listening to Blacktivities,
A celebration of all things Black.
Black culture, Black history,
Black perspectives, and Black panache.
Celebrating our Blackness doesn't mean exclusion.
Everybody's invited, but you gotta come in and have a seat.
So let the Blacktivities begin. Hello, beautiful Black people. I'm Shannon, and welcome to Blacktivities. Today, it's just me and the Queen KK.
Hey, y'all.
Our recent topics have been kind of heavy lately. So the world, I feel like, has been heavy, especially in the US. So I just wanted to kind of have some fun today and laugh. My idea today was to do some Black card confessions. I don't know if KK has any Black card confessions, but I grew up in Dalton, Georgia, so I have very many Black card confessions today.
Okay, I might have a couple. Maybe.
Okay. Before we get started, let's do some big facts. There are many examples of Black folks taking something that historically causes us pain and strife and making it our own thing while putting a positive spin on it. The Black card could be one of those examples. We use the euphemism Black card when talking about shared cultural experiences, almost as a way to show solidarity in a world that wants to exclude us. Maybe we could say the Black card has its roots in the one-drop rule. The one-drop rule was a legal and social principle that said if you had even one ancestor of African descent, just one drop of Black blood, you were considered Black. This idea didn't pop up overnight. Its origins trace back as far as the 17th century, with laws like the 1662 Virginia Statute that began to define the status of mixed-race individuals. Over time, especially in the 19th and early 20th centuries, states across the South made the principle into a law. By the 1920s, almost every Southern state had some version of the one-drop rule on the books. The purpose was clear: to maintain a strict racial hierarchy and uphold white supremacy by drawing a bright line between who was considered white and who was not. This rule was unique to the United States. In many other countries, mixed-race individuals might be classified differently, but in America, the one-drop rule meant that any African ancestry, no matter how little, legally and socially, you Black. But here's the problem. That determined where you could live, who you could marry, and what rights you had. It was used to enforce segregation, prevent interracial relationships, and deny people access to education, property, and voting rights. The one-drop rule was officially struck down in the late 1960s, which is when my parents were kids. So, when someone jokes about losing their Black card for not knowing a song or a tradition like we're about to do, know that we can have a little kiki now because we remixed a heavier part of our history. For centuries, Black identity in America was something imposed on us from the outside that often had life-altering consequences. And that's the big facts.
I love it. I love it. And I love how we can remix and take what was meant to be evil and turn it around, and we just own it. I mean, we don't have autonomy over a lot, but we got autonomy over us, and we will hang on to it. So I love it. Thank you for that. So let's start with your confessions, because I want to know, you've got me curious. I want to know what you are confessing. I may have one or two, but I consider myself blackity black, I mean, we do a podcast called Blacktivities, so we all consider ourselves blackity black. And showing these flaws, violations, is a very, very hard thing to do when you are black and black.
But like I said, I grew up in Dalton, Georgia. So
What does
I
that
definitely
mean?
have some. It means that I grew up in a red rural town and I was not the majority.
Ah, got it.
That's what that means.
Got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, all right. These are my confessions.
Just when I thought I said everything.
Okay. So the first confession I have is I really can't play spades like that.
Oh my God! That's one of mine. Okay.
Yeah. And like in our culture, if you can't play spades, you're not going to sit down at the table and learn how to play spades because people are going to be mad at you.
That's right.
So,
and I would be a horrible partner. I know how to play spades. I'm just a terrible partner and I play like a turtle. So it just wouldn't be good. They would be like, what are you thinking about? Why are you meditating over there? Yeah.
I know most of the rules of the game, but I don't know any strategy. So it would just, yeah. I don't do a lot of card playing.
Well, you got to be able to spades. I saw a video and they're doing spades like dominoes now, slamming the cards down and everything. I'm like, oh my, it's real aggressive. But some families play like that, I guess.
Spades can get serious, just like Uno. I'm kind of scared.
See, where I'm from, they play bid whist, so that's a whole another level. Yeah, they play bid whist in my neck of the woods where I'm from. So yeah, cards is important. Is it my turn? Should I?
I think it's your turn.
Okay, this is a bad one. I'm ready. It's bad. Okay. I have not had oxtails that I like.
I have not had oxtails at all.
Oh my God. So either I'm around somebody who can't cook oxtails or you need to be around somebody who cooks them, period. Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, this is all bad.
So even at a restaurant, you haven't had good oxtails?
Not that I like. I don't see what the big deal is. And I think
you don't like them that much.
I don't like them. But I think I haven't had any that I like. But I think maybe because my friend was like, you had to come over and I'll make you some. And so I'm going to try hers and see if I like them. But, I just haven't been wowed about them. Yeah, by them. I haven't been wowed by them. So, yeah.
So I don't know anybody who can cook oxtails, but then it's like when you go to a restaurant and they might have it on the menu, I don't want to spend all that money on the oxtails if I don't like them. So that's kind of where I am with that. Like, you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money and be like, oh, this is nasty.
I would just get them to go. I would order them to go. If I were you, go to a restaurant that has them, order them to go, and then you and your hubby split them. I would do it that way. And then that way you're sharing a meal, or you and the kids or something like that. Then that way you haven't spent $15 on a dish and you didn't like it. Just get it to go and then try it like later that night at home. Don't wait 3 days, try it later that night for dinner or something.
I'm going to text you, KK, when I try oxtails. Like, look what I'm eating.
And let me know. Or better yet, call me. And if I hear you smacking, girl, this is good. Then I'll be like, okay, so it's just me. I've just not had anybody who can cook them well. So, okay. All right. So I want to think about some things that I consider. See, these are violations. So we got a little ding on our record because of these, right? Did you have another one?
So you might just revoke mine altogether.
Oh my gosh. Okay. There's some revocables. All right, here's revocables. You ready?
Okay.
The first revocable is if you are Black and you let non-Black people call you the N-word. That's a revocable. Oh. That's never. A revocable. Yeah. That's a revocable. Never. Like you lose it forever and ever. Amen. You have a revocable?
I don't know if any of mine are revocable.
Mine are.
Maybe it's in the person who's judging.
Well, I'm Judge Judy in them. I'm judging Judge Judy on that one, right? And I'm going judging Judge Judy on the next one too. You ready?
Okay.
If you let your pets kiss you in the mouth, revocable. That's it.
That's nasty.
See?
That's nasty. I'll be looking at, shows, reality shows and stuff where they have their dogs licking them in the mouth. And I'm just like, that is so nasty.
Disgusting.
My dog is licking his butt all the time. That is nasty.
Yep. And my cat, same thing, and her whole entire body. And I'm like, yeah, no. Not that they kiss you in the mouth, but, and they can't be everywhere either. Like, I was having a conversation with one of my previous supervisors, and he was like, oh, yeah, the dog is in the bed, sleep and everything. And I was like, your dog don't have his own bed. No, he gets I said, but you walk him on the concrete, in the dirt, all over. And he was like, okay. I said, do you at least wash his feet or something when he gets home? No, I don't even think about it. Ugh, that's a revocable. These are revocables, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all right, I'm listening.
Okay,
I'm ready.
I'm still safe. Okay, so hear me out on this one. I did not watch Boys in the Hood like in its entirety until maybe a year or two ago. Okay, but hear me out, because when it came out, I was too young to watch it. Okay, so it's not something that you just think about doing on a daily basis, right? Once it's old. So, hopefully I can get a little pass on that one.
A little grace. You got grace on that.
Grace. Okay.
You got grace on that. And you get grace on that because I've never watched The Wire in its entirety.
Oh, I binged that. Probably about a year ago. I binged that because I was also, when it came on, I was too young to watch it. I know it was still on when I was in college, but it's like, if you don't start from the beginning, then you can't just start in the last season. I think it was on the last season when I was in college. But, my husband and I had tried to watch it one time before, but it's like, how things are like extra slow when you first start out because they're trying to establish the characters in the setting and stuff. And we got through one episode and we were like, I don't know what people are talking about. And then we came back to it and we were like, okay, it's getting better and better. And then we we binged the whole thing. So it did turn out being good. So you do have to watch that.
I've seen episodes, but I haven't seen it in its entirety. But that's also how I feel now when I tell people you have to watch The Chi, because all of the...
I'm still watching that.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm still watching The Chi. So it's in process right now. So that's not a violation or revocable right now. No, because
man, a big surprise on The Chi. Not to do any spoilers or anything, but dang,
I'm not caught up.
I wasn't expecting what happened, KK. So when you watched the latest episode,
see, I already know I'm going to be crying. I already know. All right, just by the way you said the big spoiler, I never expected. Oh my God, that means I'm gonna cry. I don't want to cry.
I don't know what's gonna happen next, but yeah.
I think that's one of the best shows of the 2020s. I guess, is that how we're calling it now, of the 2020s? Because we had 2000s, 2010s, now we're in the 2020s. I would say that's one of the best shows out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Created. One of the best. And so I'm going to get caught up on that. But I say that to people all the time, like they were with The Wire. Like, oh my God, you got to watch The Wire. Did y'all see this? Did y'all, and telling us about the episode. That's how I feel about The Chi. That's how I am about that show. Mm-hmm. And I haven't watched some of the other ones. Like I do the first season, like BMF and that stuff. But I haven't
watching that too. Yeah. This season of BMF is like, I don't know about this. I guess it's the last season, but it's like unrealistic things are happening. And we just been like, I
think I'm going to have to get caught up because I'm way far. I'm like not even in this season yet. So yeah, not even in this season. Okay. So TV, we're okay. Not even violation level yet, but we had some revocables and some violations mentioned.
What is that?
You know, the revocables is the whole dog thing.
Oh, okay. And I thought you were saying that one of us said something that
was a revocable
revocation.
No, okay. We're safe.
Okay, still safe.
Still safe.
All right, is it my turn again? Because you said the wire thing. Okay,
it's your turn.
I said this before. Several seasons ago. I like Birkenstocks. I wear Birkenstocks. I really like Tevas. So I guess I have been wearing white people footwear. But Tevas are really comfortable and I just really like Birkenstocks. And my husband hates them. I have a theory that one pair of I don't remember if I think it was my Teva shoes. One pair of those Tevas disappeared. And I think he had something to do with it.
Okay, so I have a question. Because I'm familiar with Birkenstocks. I'm not familiar with Tevas. Is it a different brand or
it's a different brand?
Version? Okay.
The sole like molds to your foot, literally. Okay. So it's one of the most comfortable types of shoes that I've ever put on my feet. That's why I like them. And they are not cute because they're like, I don't even know what material they are, but they like have these Velcro straps on them and they're like these weird colors. So I think they're made for people who do hiking, but like maybe hiking where there's water, that type of stuff. So not us, but I like them. I've been guilty of wearing Toms as well.
You are really confessing.
However, my husband has got my shoe game together. So I have several pair of Jordans that I wear on a regular basis. And other fashionable sneakers. But I can't lie. I don't like shoes where my feet are not out because I feel like my feet need to breathe.
Wait, are you wearing those to work too, or is it just on the weekends?
To work, I wear my Birkenstocks to work because, teaching, I'm on my feet a lot. So I need comfortable shoes, but I am wearing my sneakers to school as well now. I'm reformed to a certain extent.
So I'm not mad at the foot comfort. That's not a violation or revocable. Well, I have a thing about, so I'm a stilettos girl, so I'm in heels all the time. I also hate Crocs.
I do hate Crocs. I'll agree with you on that one. I hate Crocs.
I think and I don't even wear tennis shoes. So I will wear some sandals or some kind of, I don't even know what to call it. Some kind of blinged out like flip flops or something like that. If I have to, I was in the mountains a couple days ago. I had those on because I was switching back and forth between that and a pair of stilettos, but I'm usually in heels. So I hate all those kind of shoes, but it's not a violation. I think people need to do what's best for them. So it's all good. I won't sweat anybody for that. That's interesting. I have a confession. So I have a whole radio station when it comes to musical taste, it's very eclectic. I'm very eclectic in my taste. And a lot of times I'm going based on whatever my mood is. And there's been a lot happening over here lately. And one of the songs that helps me to get through, and I don't even know if you've heard it. You probably don't remember, but it came out like in the 90s.
Oh, try me.
And it was like the all-empowering girl song. And have you heard that song that goes, "Someday somebody's going to make you want to turn around and say goodbye"?
Oh, yeah, that's Wilson Phillips, girl.
Wilson Phillips. Yeah, so some days I will put that on repeat for one more day. Things will go your way.
Hold on for one more day.
Yep, that song gets me through some craziness sometimes. I just have to go all the way, because usually my daily song, I'm listening to Return of the Mack, because it's me getting ready for work. I listen to Return of the Mack. I'm ready, getting ready, doing my thing, getting out the door, all of the things, right? But there are days when I'm like, I just want to lose it. And I will hit that button and feel better within a few minutes. I thought
you were going to say like some Alanis Morissette or something, like Jagged Little Pill.
I ain't mad at Alanis. I'm not mad at her. She was
kind of mad on some of those songs.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm here to remind you. Yeah.
I loved in Ironheart when they had that little song break and they were singing that song. I don't know if you've watched Ironheart yet.
I haven't seen Ironheart. I've heard good things about it.
There's a whole scene where she and this other guy that she's working with are in the car, and that song comes on, and they both just bust out singing.
Oh, and then when she gets to that part, you ought to know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could talk about music forever, and especially the 90s, because that's my favorite genre. My favorite, not genre, but time frame was from the 90s. And I would even say up to the 2000s, 2010s a little bit, but early 2000s, but from the 90s all the way, we had some good stuff. But yeah, that's mine. You're next. We need Lisa here because I can only imagine some of hers. She gonna have to share with us on the next one.
I know. We're gonna have to do like a bonus episode with Lisa.
We
are. Okay, so well, I got my rhythm from my mama. And the way I actually look when I dance versus the way I think I look in my head when I dance is like two different things, right? Yeah. I'm not the best dancer. I'm not very coordinated. I look very
you kind of can't help that. It would be different if you were like, I don't dance or I don't like to dance. That would be a violation.
I like to dance.
I love
but
to
you
dance.
know, I just kind of mastered a little two-step or a little chair dance.
Chair dances always come in handy. You got to have a chair dance. Yeah. Or a car dance. Yeah.
I've been trying to learn some of these line dances, and it's interesting.
How's that going?
It's interesting. That's what I'll say. I mean, I can get, I think I pretty much got boots on the ground. I kind of get lost when they do too much foot switching. I get lost. And when they start doing the turns, I get lost in the turns.
Because make sure you're watching the feet on that. I'm just going to say, make sure you're watching their feet on that part. Whoever's in the front, watch their feet, and that'll help you with your turns. Because if you're just looking out, your body's not going to go. But if you're watching how they move their feet, you'll pick it up. I don't think it'll be a problem. So just don't try to add extra to it. Just get the basic step down. You'll be fine.
Okay. I just have to blend
Just don't let anybody film you while you learn it. Because, you know, if it's on the internet, it lives forever.
I need to get somewhere in the middle of the group so that I'm never in the front. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be on the ends or in the front. That's it. Okay. Now hear me out. Because I said this to somebody recently and they thought I was crazy. So I want to be clear. Kendrick Lamar is probably in my top 5 as far as rappers. Probably top 3 even. But They Not Like Us, over it. I got so sick and tired of that song. And I know the meaning behind it. I know all the things, but I just was over it.
It got played a lot, to be fair.
A lot. And I love me some Kendrick. Love everything. He's a lyricist, poet, all the things. You know, he's up there in my book, in my heart, all of that. But that song, Lord have mercy, I don't need to hear it one more time. Not one more. Not one more. I just got to the point. As soon as it come on, I can't. So yeah, there's that.
I don't even think that's a violation, KK.
It's not a violation?
I don't think that's a violation.
Okay. Well, that makes
that's
me
just
feel
hearing
better.
a song too many times.
That makes me feel better because I love him, huh?
It was on everything at one point in time.
Everything. Even
every
the
time
wrong
you turn on the
people
radio
singing it.
station, every time you watch something is always in there.
Every time. Okay, we're going to go to a break. Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. Kids are coming down the stairs. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Every reel, every TikTok video. Yeah, it was everywhere.
I know. We should have used it that last season. Dun, 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 dun.
I think I did. I think I put it on something. I feel like I've used it.
Oh, gosh. All right, I'm ready.
I think that's all I got.
Is that all you got? See, we're pretty good. We are pretty good. Yeah.
My husband would probably be able to tell you some more. But I can't think of any more off the top of my head. But he talks about me all the time.
Well, I witnessed a violation. To me, that's on the level of raisins in the potato salad. Now brace yourself. This brother made some ribs and they looked incredible. They looked so tender and juicy, flavorful. He even had the sauce on them, right? And Kev on stage, because I love me some Kev on stage. I'm watching Kev on. So Kev on stage was showing it and he was just looking. He said Hawaiian style ribs. That's what they're supposed to be. This man took a whole industrial size canister of fruit cocktail. Yes. All the things, the cherries, the strawberry, the whatever's in it, pineapple, I don't even know. Just poured it on there, dumped it on there. And somebody in the background was like, he don't be playing with it. He stepped back out, probably, yeah, I don't be playing with it. Violation, sir. Hawaiian style, just put a few pineapples on there or something. You poured, so you got to dig through fruit cocktail to get to your ribs. That's a violation. Ew. That is raisins in the potato salad violation. He was so proud. He was proud. You hear me?
Definitely on par with raisins.
I was like, sir, that is a horrible violation of our rib policy in our community. That is a violation. That's almost a revocable. It's definitely a violation. But yeah, that happened. And I saw it and it just popped in my head. Like, that's a horrible one. Yeah.
I just thought of one more.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Justin Timberlake is one of my favorite artists.
Let me do it on the not broke side.
Yeah, he has been for a long time because I was into boy bands growing up.
Okay. Okay. So I have to ask you some probing questions before I assess this scenario. Now, did you watch the Janet Jackson documentary?
I didn't know she had a documentary.
Violation.
When did this? Wait. Was it? I might have actually. I watch a lot of documentaries.
So do I.
I might have actually. Was it like a few years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think I did watch it.
And it talked about basically how it talked about the impact and the trajectory that her career took after the wardrobe malfunction. His trajectory versus hers.
Oh, yeah.
So you're familiar with that whole conversation, right? So with that in mind, defendant, with that in mind, would you continue to say that Justin Timberlake, and you only must answer yes or no, that Justin Timberlake is one of your favorite artists? Go. You took too long. That's a yes.
So I was already too deep in, though, KK. Like, literally, like, okay, I used to watch the Mickey Mouse Club when you had to buy the Disney Channel on cable. And he was on the Mickey Mouse Club with Ryan Gosling and Britney Spears and all the other people, Christina. And so it's like I grew up with all of them. I watched him on the Mickey Mouse Club. And then, like, I was in probably fifth grade. And so it was already that deep. But I do not approve of what happened in that incident. I do not. She trying to kick me out.
No, I give you a pass for that. You were a child and all the things, and you were already in love with that group of kids. So I get it. I get it. I understand. Now, it is a violation, but I understand. I'm just saying. You're not
take
revoked.
My violation and pay the fine. I just got to eat that one.
You're not revoked, though.
At one time, he was down.
Oh, my God. Does he have great music? Absolutely. Absolutely. He has great, great, great music. Yeah. And he sold his whole catalog, which they are doing that now. I don't fully understand it because I don't have that level of a grasp of the industry, but he definitely has great music. And it's not like he can't sing. So, with that said, we don't even have Lisa's Pieces today.
No, we don't. Do you have a call to action for the culture? Serious or unserious?
My call to action is just that. You were intentional about finding some time for some levity. I hope we all can. On the 4th of July, which was, what's today, the 6th? So 2 days ago, the president signed that big, horrendous bill into law. We're going to see a lot of negativity from that. A lot of horrible things, I think, are going to result from it, up to death and who knows beyond that. But whatever we see as we exist day to day, my call is for everybody to find an opportunity for some levity. Find an opportunity to spend some time with your friends and family. Family ain't always blood. Sometimes family are just the people who love on you. And find your tribe. Y'all love on each other. Find those moments of levity. Support each other. And find the people who will be there for you through rain, hail, sleet, storm, and this administration. Find those folks, and y'all love each other, hold each other tight, laugh a lot, eat good food, no ribs with fruit cocktail poured all over it, or you will be revoked. That's a revocation. You will be revoked. But outside of that, just try to find those moments of levity. I'm thankful to you, Shannon, for considering like life is hard. Our topics have been heavy. Let's just keep it light. Thank you for doing that. And I'm grateful for your thoughtfulness.
Very, because I feel it too. It's just been heavy. I'm calling the culture to not revoke my black card. I'm just playing. But I am for real calling the culture to keep spreading Black joy. We got a multitude of things that we could be worried about. That's not new. I think it's the joy that we've always managed to find despite our struggles. That's kind of kept us going. People have been determined to eliminate our Black joy for centuries because I think it scares them. But find it, spread it, live in it every day. I don't know where your joy comes from. Mine comes from the Lord. But I encourage you to seek him because the way things are happening right now, the end got to be near. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, click that plus in Apple Podcast or that subscribe button in YouTube to make sure you keep getting all these episodes. We love to hear from you. Tell us what you love about the show in the comments. Let us know if you feel like our Black card should be revoked. Or if we have extra violations. Leave us a 5-star review if you love the show. And we appreciate you. So until we meet again, KK, you want to do Lisa's phrase?
Yep. Until we meet again, kings and queens, keep doing big things.
Yes. Bye, y'all.